recording. Okay, so I am going to write for my definition. Let me turn this a little because I can't write like that. Nope. It's always been that way. Okay. To multiply two fractions. Multiply two fractions. Multiply the numerators. And the numerators. And write that as your numerator. I'm going to do a number sign, write that number as your numerator. Of your answer. And then multiply the denominators. And write that as the denominator of your answer. Okay, so to multiply two fractions, multiply the numerators, write that number as the numerator of your answer, then multiply the denominators and write that as the denominator of your answer. Okay, then it says use fraction multiplication algorithm described above to solve problems 2 through 7. You can go through solving them. For problem number 8, it says you need to pick one of these 6 problems up here and draw an area model and explain in words how that shows your answer is correct. So again, you need to say something like, I can see blank total pieces. This is how many were shaded total, so on. So I'm going to give you some time to work through those, and then we will talk about them. I will say you can, just to give people time to keep solving all of these, I'm going to pick one, and then I'm going to draw an area model for it, and then I'll go back through and solve the rest of them. I'd say probably go with like 3/5 by a 6, or we'll even do 2/5 by a 10 or something like this. We'll do one of these. I'm going to go with 3/4 times 3/8. All right, so it says multiply my numerators. I'll draw my fraction line over here, so I've got it all ready. I'm going to multiply my numerators. 3 times 3. That's going to equal 9. Then I multiply my denominators. 4 times 8. That's going to get me 32. 9/32. Okay, and now I'm going to draw that down here. So I need to split up one way, one axis into fourths, and one into eighths. So I'm going to do my eighths for my horizontal axis. I'm going to do it in pencil just in case I mess up, because I typically do with my spacing on graphs. Decent. And then fourths. Whew. One of my better ones. Thank you. Thank you. 1, 8, 2 eighths, 3 eighths, 4 eighths, 5 eighths, 6 eighths, 7 eighths, 8 eighths. Okay, and then I'm gonna split up into fourths. Pretty decent. 1 fourth, 2 fourths, 3 fourths, 4 fourths. I'm gonna pat myself on the back. I did pretty good on that grade. Thank you. All right, I need to go over 3. All right, sorry, I need to go over 3 eighths. I'm gonna go over my 3 eighths. I need to go up 3 fourths. Close the box off. I'm gonna, highlight it. Lots of things going on up here. Oops, sorry, kind of went over the line there. But it's the inline box here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 pieces shaded. That's my numerator because it's the part shaded. That's my numerator. Excellent. And I could count or I could just multiply. I've got 8 across the bottom. We've got 4 going up. That's 32 total boxes. That's my denominator. Accurate. So then I'm going to fill this in down here. I can see that 9 boxes are shaded, showing my numerator. And there are 32 boxes total, showing my denominator. And again, 32 total, 9 shaded. Yep, I know that it's right. Okay, I'm going to go back here, work through these problems because we've done kind of this bigger one. Hopefully you've had some time. 1 times 3, that's going to be 3. 2 times 6 is 12. So we got 3 twelfths. Again, you could reduce that to be 1/4. Moving on to the next guy. I'm just kind of drawing this out for you. Multiply 2 times 1 gets me 2. 3 times 4 gets me 12. Keeping on. 3 times 1 is 3. 5 times 6 is 30. We already did this one. 2 times 4 is 8. 5 times 10 is 50. 7 times 2 is 14. 9 times 12, we got 84. 60. Okay, that's 81. Oh, 90. Sorry, 108. 14 over 108, my bad. All right, moving on down to problems 9 and 10. Okay. All right, here we go. Alrighty. Chloe, sorry I set you up wrong back there. I was reading it too fast. All right, so Sheila had 3/4 pounds of blueberries. She used 1/3 of them in the salad. So we're fine. This is a fraction of a fraction problem. So this is still technically multiplication. Again, Chloe, sorry about that. So we've got 3/4, multiplying that by 1/3. my number model, and I'm going to write equals question mark, fruit, blueberries, whatever you want, B. Okay, and then again, I'm going to multiply the top, multiply the bottom. So 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. 312 pounds. Okay, the mirror in a dollhouse is 2/4 inch wide and 3/4 inch tall. What is the area of the mirror in square inches? So I've got 2/4 times 3/4. It's going to get me 2 times 3 is 6. 4 times 4 is 16. I've got 6/16 square inch. Okay, Ben tried to solve problem 9 and got the answer 4/7. He said that can't be right because 1/3 is less than 4/7. Do you agree with Ben? Explain. Interesting. Do we agree with Ben? Explain. If you agree with Ben, put your hand in the air. Okay. All right. I would also say that I agree. Just for the sake of timing, I'm going to go ahead and write this down. Okay. When you multiply two fractions less than 1, the product should be less than 1. Bless you.
Plus, he just added.
Okay. And Oscar figured out his mistake. He just added across the numerator and the denominator. Okay. And I'm going to say 4/7 is not less than 1 or less than 1/3. Okay. And with that, we have page 179 done. All right, go ahead and put your journals away. Make sure your snack is picked up. We're not winding up for another minute, but I want you all picked up before we leave. And again, if you have questions doing your homework, you've got this video.